still me and Moo we're chilling. Alright, so I guess some people donated $8, so you guys are gonna see low percent. And I guess we'll explain some of the rules for that category as we go, but I guess we can just get it started. Alright, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so this is Specter Torment low percent. So what low percent basically means is we have to finish the game with as little percentage on the end credits as possible, which for Specter Knight is 0%. So this means we can't collect any health upgrades, any magic upgrades, any red skulls, or any armors, or anything like that. So what we have right now is what we're going to be keeping the whole run. So starting off, planes, it's pretty much the same from any percent except we're just avoiding skulls. Which, like, you can do some weird downward slashes like this.
Basically, Spectre's a ninja, and if you think he resembles Ninja Gaiden gameplay, it's probably because it was intentional. Nice use of the slashes to avoid the skull. So as a technicality, he has to avoid those, and anything useful, for that matter. But that's the only really troublesome thing to avoid. Everything else is, you would have to get like an obscene amount of money or talk to a specific NPC for.
Alright, so what I've been doing, I think I've done 2 of them now, are what are called damage boosts. They weren't super important custom night since we were so broken. They didn't matter, but here since we have nothing, they're actually semi-important now. So in Shovel Knight, just in general, not even just Specter Knight, it doesn't matter where the damage comes from. Once Specter takes a hit, he gets knocked backwards from where he gets knocked back wherever he was facing. So if you turn around, like, right before getting hit, you can damage boost through things. Alright, and we're coming up on the first boss, which is, once again, Black Knight 1. This time around, he still has a stun lock on him. It's a little different, because now we have an emo turtle, I guess is the simplest explanation.
Terrapin.
I'm talking about, we love Terrapin.
We love Terrapin as much as we love Black Knight. We would rather remove the both of them.
Okay. Man, this is already
Stun
off
lock
to a good
is,
start, and I messed up the stun lock.
Stun lock is usually pretty simple, but it's a little precise, so you do have to time it. And if you knock Black Knight off, you obviously have an even better, more personal time with Black Knight, chasing him around.
Alright, so what happened there was normally you would hit Black Knight and then he would bounce into the wall, and before his attack animation, his damage animation ended, you would hit him again and it would just kind of put them in send slew. What happened was I was a little too far away from Black Knight in the air, so what ended up happening was I hit Terrapin, which he's a little further back than Black Knight is, so then Black Knight ended the damage animation and just started going up. So once again, we can't collect anything, so there's no incentive for us to go to specific stages early, like an 80% where we go to Flying Machine to be able to get Judgment Rush. So we're just going to be hitting all the stages from left to right, which is actually one of the differences between the campaigns, is that in Shovel Knight, where you get like 3 stages in a row, and then you can pick from those stages in any order you want, in Specter Torment, you actually get to pick straight up from any of the 8 night stages in any order you want.
You just saw Amps breaking through a dirt block on the other side of a wall. That's because Specter's scythe is actually so big, the hitbox extends far enough to do that, which will save time in some spots. It's actually got a little bit of a hitbox behind it as well. Some of the unique things that he's going to be dealing with in this stage are the water hazards, which are constantly pushing him in a direction either away or forward. It's usually pretty annoying. And then Specter's wall climbing ability is great, but if you ever see a green pipe, that's actually something he cannot climb, and there's a unique aesthetic to that in every stage. It's a way to indicate what you can and cannot climb off of. You are kind of scaring me, by the way.
Just a little bit. I'm scaring myself too. It's all good.
This category is completely brutal. Not just because you don't have any of your abilities that would make navigating the stages easier, but because you don't have any health, so damage really matters. Most of the hazards in this stage do a full heart, and the potlets, the spiky potlets, do a heart and a half.
Which sucks, because this long route you straight up deboost through. And you have to, I mean, any percent you can tank things usually because you have rail mail and you can just get out. But here, you can't. And low percent you just can't tank things. It's usually just asking for death.
Health management is extremely important in low percent, and he's obviously going to be finding moments to eat food that would normally be out of the way, but I don't blame him for it because it takes forever to walk back to wherever you previously died from.
Okay, so, like in any percent you can do rail mail through the Alchemizer and then just turn back around real quick. We don't really have that. You just kind of air slash them twice to get out, and then just kind of slash through them and then just kind of repeat it. So you actually can't one cycle Alchemizer here, but you can get a pretty quick fight. Okay. So here, this is an intentional damage boost, just because it's honestly slower to try and actually avoid this Duck Knight. It's usually just easier to just take the hit, because there's an apple right here. That's a full heart. I actually didn't know that. Okay. So this is well, let's see how many tries it takes. Okay, let's take a second try. That's a rat boost because, like Moo said earlier, things with the green pipes you actually can't wall climb on. So we kind of have to do this weird roll off and then kind of slash the rat that's above. It's a little weird.
That was good. You're gonna see a lot of interesting ways to get through stage's design. That was one of the worst spots in the game for low percent. Just that awkward climb.
That was a really dumb Phantom Slash.
Although it's incredibly rare for it to happen, obviously your dash attack can whiff an enemy, and that's just not useful in most cases.
Not for like fighting bosses, but like sometimes for movement, like in Iron Whale. There's this weird tentacle room where you can Phantom Slash off of a snail. It saves like a super small bit of time, but...
Oh man, I completely forgot about that thing.
Yeah.
I haven't run in forever.
Alright. Lost City, I would say it's pretty dumb in every category.
It's literally the worst stage for every character.
Oh yeah, it's probably the hardest stage to optimize in any of the 4 categories. Hundo, you just die. Hundo, you just straight up die doing Lost City. Any percent, there's a lot of really stupid YOLO tricks you gotta do. Same with New Game Plus, just even worse. And then low percent. Beetle 1 is by far one of the dumbest tricks in this category.
Yeah, you on top of that, again, this is going to be another stage where you take a lot of damage boost in order to go fast. So you already saw the green slime blocks, which are extremely bouncy, and the green slimes, if they come into contact with lava, they actually make it safe, but not the enemies. The little enemies will die in lava.
Okay. I've never done that before. Yeah, I don't know what that was. I've actually never overshot that before, so I was a little surprised. Alright. I mean, everything was going fine until there. But luckily,
Luckily you opened your mouth. I can't wait to see.
I did the exact same. I did the exact same thing.
Oh, the exact. That's even better.
Alright. I can't overshoot it this time. Alright. Like I said,
So good.
Beetle 1 is by far the dumbest trick in this category.
Yeah, you're intended to wait for that gigantic beetle to just slowly walk across everything. You don't want to do that in a speedrun. I mean, dying is also bad, but like, it's not as bad for your ego as riding this thing.
Help. Alright. Fourth try is the charm. No, this is fourth.
Right, fourth time's the charm.
It's whatever.
No problem.
Please, okay. I'll take the hit. I don't care. And Steve might have screwed me over. I'll take it.
I mean, it's a simple flowchart. Is like, did I die? No? Okay.
Alright, we got all the dying out of the way early, so hopefully I should only die to Enchantress after this. I would not be surprised if Enchantress is it's rough. Alright, so that was probably the hardest part of Lost City out of the way. So I say this, but I'm probably going to jinx myself that the rest of the stage should be fine. I feel like I'm going to eat my words in a little bit, but I'm going to go with it for now. Alright, so we just gotta wait a little bit here, because, okay, there is a way to be able to get up that entire slope with one slime block, but that trick is really, really dumb.
Can confirm, I've tried it.
I've actually never gotten it, have you?
No.
I don't even know how Apple did that.
What a cheater.
Alright, so Beetle 2 is actually the only one you actually really can't skip out. There's not much you can do about it.
Yeah, without any upgrades, there's literally no way to skip it. We've tried, we've thought of many different things that we could potentially do, but it just doesn't work out.
Okay, cool. Now we're on him all night. His fight isn't that bad, because we're gonna be doing double slashes, which if you want to talk about them now, if you're cool with it.
So, yeah, the way double slashes work is that normally when you do a dash attack against an enemy, you recoil for a long time, and you don't want to do that. It takes forever to finish that animation. So he's gonna try and throw his scythe attack out there. Mole Knight will fly into it, and then he'll do another attack. He'll cancel the slash basically. So he'll deal a full heart on each pass.
That double slash actually was. I'm missing the first double slash was the metamize.
Yeah, you can skip the invincible green slime phase, but it's not easy.
Alright, so whereas Shovel Knight had these dream sequences where he would try to get Shield Knight, Specter actually has like flashbacks to when he was a human. With our favorite dude, Luan. Everybody loves Luan.
Sometimes he goes. Other time he's slow. One of the supposed to be gimmicks of this flashback sequence is that you're stripped of all your abilities. Well, we don't have any.
Specter didn't get any cool abilities when he died. Spoilers.
I became edgy and all I got was this stupid shirt.
Well, I guess actually he got a scythe, because, I mean, Donovan has a knife, right? Yeah.
But he can still skate on the knife.
He can also moonwalk.
And you can't do that as regular Spectre. He lost the ability to moonwalk. What a loser. Something to
Zombies
to note
can't
about
dance.
Spectre real quick is that he's blue right now, and that's because Amps is using a color code.
Oh yeah.
Color code is just aesthetic. It doesn't change any of his abilities. Spectre is normally red.
Well, because if you run any percent, he's just going to be gray the whole time, and that's boring.
I mean, I agree. That's why I'm always pink.
Your color code reminds me of, like, I don't remember what it's called, but it's like that one brand of cereal, like the vampire.
Oh, the Frankenstein? Actually, yeah.
That's like what I think of when I see that color. Yeah, there you go.
I mean, it's literally Frankenberry. Frankenberry Specter.
I mean, if they had put like another color with it, it would be cool. But like just straight up pink, I don't know, man. It's too much for me.
Yeah, it bothers me. I'm not gonna like defend it. I only use it because it's pink, not because it's great.
I mean, I got the cotton candy coat. I mean, actually, I'm not gonna lie, that one looks kind of bad too.
Yeah, there are not a lot of good ones. Anyway, we're playing a video game. This is Iron Whale, and if you were around for Amps' run of Custom Night, I already mentioned before, you fall a little more slowly in this water level, but it's way more annoying as Specter because of your wall climb ability. Like, you could be like, oh yeah, I've totally cleared this wall, now I'm just gonna hold right, because you wanna, instinctively, you wanna like hug a wall so you can leave a screen as soon as possible. And that's actually one of the biggest problems with Spectre speedrunning, is you have to make sure that you're either attacking at a wall, so you don't grab the wall, or that you're not holding against the wall.
Oh, Jesus, okay. Alright, so this is...
You're tempting fate here. You're not allowed to do that.
Alright, this is the 420 fish. There's a way to one-cycle it, but in low percent, that's really dumb. So the fastest you can do it with this strat is just one hit left.
You're not gonna do my Terrify My Niece strat?
I don't know how to do it, actually.
So the strat that I'm talking about is you can actually, like I mentioned at the very beginning of the run, there's a little bit of a hitbox behind Spectre's sight. You can actually hit him backwards and you won't get a dash attack, and then you'll turn around and do a dash attack. So it's really jank, it's really precise, but it is technically faster, and you totally messed up the dirt.
Okay.
Dirt was good. That's okay.
Kids, you don't run on joystick when you're doing 2D games. Don't do like me. It's a bad idea.
You're playing on joystick? Oh my god.
I play Shovel Knight on joystick.
You're a heathen.
Yeah, so...
Never mind. You deserve this category.
You know that hurts. It really hurts. How does that... How did... Okay, so Mumu said earlier, you gotta watch out because wall climbing in water is dumb. That's a real prime example of that. Yeah, I thought I made that, honestly. Yeah. Okay. Once again, you can't speed up this room at all, so we're just gonna be chilling for a little bit. Alright. Let's try this again, Bertha. Oh yeah, this is what this big fish's name is called. Okay.
Sort of. I mean, that's the name we all gave her. Bertha, like Big Smoochum.
Ah, yes.
Bigum Smooch Girl. Oh, Jesus Christ. And she wants kiss.
Okay, we're good now. Alright.
She does 2 full hearts of damage, if you haven't seen. So you get 2 lovely touches from her, and then you die.
You die in the second hit, yeah. I mean, it wouldn't be so bad if low percent started you with like 5 hearts. But, meh. Alright. So... I'm not grabbing health, actually, it's in one hit. I probably should've, but it's not a big deal, hopefully, because, it's more annoying, because all of Trish's attacks do, like, a full heart. And especially since you have nothing to...
Yeah, you'll be fine. Like, Treasure would kill you if he was gonna kill you. The biggest thing about all of these fights is that you're going to be constantly trying to figure out ways to avoid having to dash attack to deal damage to a boss.
Weird. Yeah, so I was a little bit slow, but I'm alive.
Yeah, not dying is super important.
Eh. I mean, it's okay, I guess. Alright. This is like the one stage I need to remind myself to like not do muscle memory on. Because I did that on my last marathon run. I just like did straight 80% muscle memory.
Oh no.
No, like I grabbed like the stupidest skull too. I grabbed the one like after like what's the heck's that thing called? Dinghy dropper. Like the one you actively have to go over fans for.
Oh no!
It was so dumb.
So yeah, flying machine is the first stage you do in the 80% route, and technically it's one of the few stages that runners who do 80% already know how to do low percent because you don't have any upgrades for this stage. However, you have to fight the muscle memory to grab skulls because skulls obviously invalidate the run. Also, he's fighting Reese. Reese is annoying.
Oh, okay, cool.
You want to try and take care of Reese before the last teleport, and I'm hoping that you did that.
Yeah,
You only have 4 health left.
So one, like, super minor thing about fighting Reese is you want to try to end the fight in, like, a super specific spot by the mirror, because as you can see, Reese teleported over to that one spot, so you can talk to him immediately to leave the stage. So while you're waiting for the slowdown, it's one of the things you gotta try to go for, or at least try to end the fight there. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what happened there. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna move on to the mini-boss of Flying Machine, which is... I don't even know the official name of it. Everyone just calls it the Dinghy Dropper.
Yeah, he just takes, I believe, 14 hits.
Nah, one hit off.
Well, I know how to kill him. That's what matters.
I mean, 'cause you get health right after, so it's alright. I think I did make first cycle. If not, I made the 80% cycle, which is fine.
Yeah, this is also one of the few stages that any low percent technically does faster because you would be going out of your way for extra stuff in 80%.
Should I do Death Warp? That is the question. Okay, so this is mainly a new game plus strat, but it actually saves a little bit of time in low percent. So the auto scroller doesn't end until you hit till the screen hits a certain point. So, but there's a checkpoint at the end of the auto scroller. So if you grab the checkpoint and then die real quick, what you can do is actually just end the auto scroller early. It doesn't save much time, but it saves a little bit. Alright, and these are triple Jawas. Let's see if they're nice. Oh, no, this is already off to a bad start. Actually, this is okay. Oh, like, besides the beginning, it was pretty good.
Jesus.
Alright. Okay, and we are moving on to Propeller Knight. Hopefully, this should be fun because I grind this fight out a lot.
Yeah, Propeller is actually pretty difficult.
Ah, 9. I'll take 9. That was an okay fight. So that first phase, you can see us try to stay more to the ground. The main reason for that is, in low percent, Specter's highest DPS is when he stays on the ground, because when you slash through things, Specter has a weird bounce back, which is really slow since you can't slash immediately out of it. So you just try to hit Propeller with your scythe as he's swinging by, because in Shovel Knight, if you're doing damage to an enemy, they actually can't damage you back, so Propeller just kind of goes through you, which is weird. Alright. And we are moving on to the Lich Yard, which seems weird because we did Custom Night earlier, and Specter stages the Lich Yard. So it's, you know, it's like, what's he doing here?
We're fighting a dang old dingus, that's who. To put it politely.
Very politely. Nah, I missed the boost. Alright, so deboosting in the air and low percent is kind of rough. So the main way you can do it is in the air is that when, for a small bit of Specter's scythe hit in the air, when he does a normal slash, not a dash slash, you're actually he can't turn around. So what you're able to do is kind of pull back as you're slashing, so you'll do like a receding slash, I guess. And that's how you end up deboosting off things, but it's not the easiest.
It was an interesting recovery off the Gravedigger.
Yeah, I can't talk and play. Alright, and you can actually skip this. Oh, maybe. There you go. You can skip that puzzle room by, jeez, I can't. Slashing the bros at the top. Skeletons. Which is one of the weird gimmicks of Lichard, is that Lichard has a lot of, like, one-way platforms, or, like, walls. Meaning, like, you can go through them one way, but you can't come out. Which is what happens there. Just take this hit. Alright.
It also has these spooky flames!
Yeah, extra spooky. Especially these dark rooms. These dark rooms give me nightmares. And we're good. Okay.
Oh, you didn't take the safety checkpoint, man. You are an actual madman.
You just jinxed it, man.
Oh, even better.
Having a good time. Man, I was thinking 90%. I was going for those. Oof.
Dude, I don't even do that anymore. What's wrong with you?
Okay, well, I ran bro forever, so like I did Lichard second, so I really didn't care about going for stupid stuff then. And it just kind of stuck.
True.
Okay, actually, yeah. Nope, never mind. Alright, we're going up, 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 up. Alright, so, in low percent, yeah, in low percent, the main way to kill Phantom Striker, spoilers, he's the one in the Lichard. The main way to kill him is to take damage, use your iframes, and go ham on him. So, going into Phantom Striker with anything less than 2 hearts is kind of a death wish, to put it lightly. Okay, that was a really bad Phantom Striker, but as you can see, I lost half my health there. So I could have done it without the health grab, but I wasn't risking it. All right, and now
he gives good sparkly hugs.
I actually, what does he even say there? Does he just like, you defeated me in battle and then like books it, or what? I don't even know what he says.
Something like that. He's like, you may have bested me, but your kind still have no place here. Go?
He did it.
Go?
He did it. Ooh.
He actually went.
The
actual madman.
This guy, he really did it. Alright. So if you notice, we have a new weapon. But it's low percent. Weapons aren't allowed. You actually have... there's no way to get out of it. You have to get caltrops here. You're able to get them in the first memory. But they don't... they don't save any time. So
they don't save time in the first memory, and they also don't add to percentage in the first memory. So technically, if you wanted to, you could get them. But again, they don't save any time in the first memory. You just are automatically given them, so you are allowed to use them.
Alright, and this is Shield Knight. She's kind of dumb. Not gonna lie.
She's extremely dumb. Her first jump is random. The setup can always be like effective for the quick kill. However, if you
Okay, that was an okay fight.
if you don't manage to react to her position, then you won't get the same fight. He also has to make sure that the caltrops are perfectly still when Shield Knight approaches them, otherwise Shield Knight won't take damage from them if they're moving around.
Alright, so in Custom Night, you saw Clockwork had 2 auto-scrollers. It still does this time around, except Yacht Club doesn't want us to skip them anymore, so now both of them are actually forced. So this actually makes it by far the longest stage of the game. I'm pretty sure in low percent it's close to like 5 minutes or something.
Yeah, it's like on the higher end of 4 or something.
I guess it would depend on where you split it.
Right. I split for the stage, not the boss.
Oh yeah. I guess I'll talk about Tinker when we get there. Oh, okay. Because
in the meantime,
oh yeah.
Well, I was just gonna say, feel free to donate to ShadowCash. Don't forget that that's why we're here right now.
It's probably here, suffering.
Yes.
We're suffering to help out people, so I guess it's okay. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna try and do 1D boost into the auto-scroller, and then we'll just have some chill time. I'm not grabbing that checkpoint, because I don't need it. There we go. So like I said earlier, the D boost in low percent's dumb, because you have to do a receding like slash with the startup animation. But look, it's a lot easier when you don't have something to target. That's why it was pretty free. As long as you learn the timing for it, it's not that bad.
I hope you get the checkpoint after the auto-scroller.
Yeah, that's the only one I grabbed.
Okay.
Yeah, the third one, yeah. So that's one thing we probably should have mentioned about checkpoints in Clockwork, is in Specter Torment, all of the checkpoints except the one before Tinker cost time to grab. It's just the third one, the one after this auto-scroller, is the one that costs the least amount of time. Ooh,
Yeah, if they made the one in front of...
Sorry.
If they made the checkpoint in front of Tinker, like, out of the way to grab, I'd actually be mad.
I don't think Yacht Club's that evil.
You were so close to the skull!
I was pixel. That was a couple pixels. Alright. I'm gonna take a real quick hit off this Dark Knight. Oh, that was kind of close actually. I'm gonna make this out. Because these cogs also do a full heart, and I'm not trying to die like right before a health drop.
Yeah, that's another thing to think about, is that there's no real food pickups in this stage either that are on the way. And there's so much damage boosting that you have to do.
First try cogs, good to go.
Kitto Fox, you'll notice that like the closer he gets to death, the more likely I am to feel sick.
Ooh, alright, guess I'm grabbing this checkpoint. Yeah, get used to moving screams.
You're gonna get a lot more of this.
They kind of just become white noise after a while, I guess.
You're just starting to tune me out. I mean, I wish my mother would do that.
What am I supposed to say to that, man? Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna grab health. Tinker 1 on 2 hearts. Low percent is not a smart idea.
So I just came up with an optimal quick kill for this guy. That's what you're gonna go for, right?
I saw that one dumb strat you did in the cog room after the auto scrollers. I missed that wall jump. That looked like you like stand in between the cogs.
Yeah, I didn't find that.
What
but
the?
I didn't find that, but I did.
We just
I
lost
did
like a
record
minute.
this.
Just lost, like,
Oh no!
it's gonna be pretty sad.
Oh, I can't wait.
No. I.
So good. I'm glad you got the previous checkpoint though. That one's out of the way too.
Yeah. For some reason, I don't know why. Oh my god. That Silver Duck Knight lately just hasn't wanted to cooperate like in any category. Like my 80% PB, he didn't cooperate either. I took damage off of him. I lost like 4 seconds to it. Alright.
Yo, don't get bodied.
Luckily though, low percent, we can't buy anything, so money isn't a concern. I can die as many times as I want. It won't be fast, but it won't really have any like real consequences outside of time loss.
Yo, have a good night, Watermelon, and thank you for watching.
Watermelon will face a... Okay, now I'm scared actually. Okay, we're good. Alright, so you saw in Custom Night that Tinker 1 you could just kind of throw the mobile gear at and he died. Not this time around, unfortunately. You have to actually fight him honestly. You have to fight both faces honestly, which kind of sucks. Because Tinker 1 is dumb. He's not cooperating either. What was that last jump? What the? Okay.
Let it be known that Tinker does a full heart of damage on body contact, unlike anything he ever did in Shovel or Plague's campaign.
One more. Come on. Ugh. Okay, that was, besides the middle, was an okay Tinker too. Man, I died getting the health, jeez. Ugh.
Serves you right. Should have gone in with 2 health.
Jesus, I'm such a chicken, man.
But technically, you actually would have been fine, which is kind of funny.
I mean, I don't...
Do I blame you? Not at all!
Alright. Primor... Oh, wait, forgot about the Baz. Never mind. Don't
How
worry
could
about
you
it.
forget about the Baz?
The Baz.
Baz.
Not just Baz, he's the Baz. Cat Baz. Dark... No, wait. Yeah, Cat Baz.
Dark Cat Baz.
There you go, yeah. Okay, so Primor actually... If the ending goes rough, I might have to take an intentional death, which hopefully I won't have to, but if it happens, it happens. Also, if you noticed on that D-boost I tried to go for, I faced the right way, but I ended up still damage boosting wrong. Usually that means you turned around like 1 frame late, I think. Pretty sure that's what it is. But like I said about an intentional death earlier, Primor's really dumb in the end to actually be optimal. You have to take some intentional damage boosts. So like optimally, you know, on a perfect run, you would actually fight King with 1 heart. But that's not cool because most of his like attacks do a heart. Ooh, that was close. Alright. Alright, so this is the second half where things will get a little rough with D-boost. So we take 1, so we can get iframes to get out of this Griffin, because Griffins take, I believe, 6 hits to kill. 4, 6. I want to say 6 though.
I like how at some point the developers must have thought, oh, you know, they get plenty of food at like the middle of the run. There's totally no reason for them to need food at the end of the stage.
Yeah, man, what casual takes damage on books? What are you doing? Alright. Speaking of books, this is books. Maybe if the cycles line up, I'll take a hit. Okay, we're good. Alright, well, looks like I'm taking intentional dab. Take that hit. Alright, and I'm just gonna hit that hit. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so the main reason, you know, it's just like, just do king on 2 hearts. It's not that big of a deal. The main problem is literally the very last obstacle before King Knight, you actually have to take an intentional T-boost on, which does a full heart. So once again, I have to do a full heart on King, which is not fun.
Oh, you barely made it out before the animation started to win.
Ugh, alright, I'm alive. Oh. Man, I mean, are the layouts really, I guess the stream titles and stuff like that, are they really getting that bad? I mean, I can't see stream, so it's not really that big of a deal to me.
I'll take a look at it real quick, but it looked fine last I checked.
Someone in chat just said Lori's not running this, I am. So
Oh, that's because they probably thought that Lori was running the game in general.
Oh, they meant like...
Her stream. It's her stream channel.
Oh, no.
Yeah, this is...
Oh,
It says Amps, and it says the game is Specter, Torment.
Oh, sick, okay. Oh god, don't let him go back there. Alright, and we are on to the last night stage, which is, Shredded Chip. I mean, it's not cool. It's not like, you know, an amazing stage, but compared to
It's
Pride
not
War...
cool, he says. Hey, there's applesauce.
Yo, Apple, what is up, dude?
Also-
Chances are it'll probably be pretty rough. I've died a lot, because I actually haven't... Oh my god. I haven't de-rusted this category, so I'm gonna be pushing that 55.
It's okay, because technically your estimate is an hour 20, because they didn't update it.
Wait, oh, is this still listed an hour 20?
Yeah.
Oh, that's just there for Hundo. Whoops. I mean, I'm not complaining about
a
it.
hard category.
Trust me, I'm not complaining about a 120 estimate. Alright, this is the mini boss. You can't one cycle in low percent, unfortunately. So you just gotta kill it real quick. I'm grabbing this checkpoint. Alright, and so one of the main gimmicks of Shredded Chip are these switches, which you slash to switch out platforms and stuff like that. There's just no real way to speed up these rooms in low percent. The most you can do is what I did there was the head bonk, where you bonk your head to cancel the dash slash animation real quick. And you could do a real quick double slash here, but I messed it up. Second try's fine. What the? Okay. Yo, you lost world record? Oh, that sounds rough. Wait, what trick was it? Now I'm curious. What was the trick?
That's a good question, actually.
Oh god. Okay, we're good. That was dumb. Okay. Alright, okay, I gotta go high here. I gotta go high. I need to remind myself to knock her. That's goal. Oh, you tried to leave. You went too early, leaving the second elevator. Yeah, I don't risk that. I don't do that. When I see the last candle, that's when I go for it. I don't really, nothing fancy. All right, no score. All right, we're still at 0. All right, this is Polar Knight. He's like Phantom Striker in the sense that you gotta take damage to be able to wail on him as fast as you can. I don't really know what that was. That was weird. Ooh, that was really close. Too late? Yeah. Wait, too late? The second elevator? You mean like the one into Enchantress? Can you be too late on that?
Yeah, and then the block rises up and you're not over it, so you just fall.
Wait. I don't think I've ever grabbed the edge of a rising block. Oh,
I mean, that's technically how you do the elevator jump.
Oh, you clipped under. Oh, okay. I guess I just wasn't getting the description. Dang. Second count. Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the one that takes you like straight to Enchantress, and I was like, can you be too late on that one? Okay, yeah, the second one after blocks. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, estimate's 55. I don't really know what pace I'm on. It's probably pretty rough at this point. This run hasn't been amazing. I was kind of banking on not having to do this category. Okay, I thought it would be fine because I have submitted the category bid war to 3 marathons, and this is my 3rd time doing low percent at a marathon. Like every marathon I've submitted this bid war to, low percent is 1. So I thought, hey, it's happened twice, I'll be okay.
You ought to be a master at this point.
Alright. I guess I completely skipped over that Crusher because it was actually kind of scary. There's a way to go a half cycle faster, which is the optimal way to do it in low percent, but it's also really scary. So I'm good. Alright, and we see Bertha one more time, and then we are on to the auto scroll of the Black Knight.
By the way, you're welcome for finding that.
Hold on. Wait, what?
You're welcome for finding the Crusher earlier cycle.
Oh, I don't do the older one. You know, I could see Apple doing that, yeah. Intentionally donating money to, like, make these suffer more. It sounds like Apple, honestly.
Well, I mean, he's also not spending any money to make me suffer if he gets a low percent record.
Oh yeah, I forgot, he got the Tolu tie a couple days ago, didn't he?
Yeah, he's coming up on my time.
Ooh. I mean, he said he blew world record, so I mean, it's already... I mean, this category is fun. I like that it's a complete refresh of any percent. It's not just like the other two campaigns. But I think the reason I hate it is because the way I went about learning it was horrible. Because,
I
like,
think my issue with this category is that it's just incredibly punishing at the end game. Which, you are on your way to Black Knight 2.
oh yeah, so, the way I'm going to be going at this fight is completely different from, Black Knight 1. I'm going to be going for some weird rising slash stun lock if Black Knight cooperates, which he's really not right now. What? 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 Please, thank you. Alright, that was honestly okay, Black Knight. You threw in tower? Ooh. Tower 2? Because Enchantress is rough. Alright. So one thing to mention compared to the other, compared to Shovel, is that Specter is a prequel to Shovel Knight, and because of that, Specter actually doesn't have a boss rush, so we only have 2 night stages versus 3. No. Okay. Is there a different way to do it in low percent? That's the way I do it in low percent.
Amps has been actually finding a bunch of new strategies, especially since the ground battle was found to be faster than the air battle. So the reason why he's coming up on world record is mostly because there's a bunch of strats that I didn't even do back then that are available now.
Wait, you talking about me or Apple?
Him.
Okay, you said my name, so I was very confused for a second. I think you did. Either that or it's 1 AM and I'm going crazy. It's probably that.
I mean, I'm gonna be doing a nice hour-and-a-half long Plague Night after this. I'm in it for the long haul here. Let's talk about Enchantress while you're on your way over there. Yeah, that's enough about Enchantress, I guess.
I'm grabbing this checkpoint.
So Enchantress deals a full heart of damage basically all the time. The only thing that deals half a heart of damage is Floor Fire, and she is also she has a lot of health gates that determine what she does next. So by dealing damage to her in a specific way, we try and skip as many of those that leave us in unfavorable positions to deal damage to her. Oh man!
This fight's getting a little hairy. What? Yeah, I'll take that. That sucks. I'm here now, so you're... I'm not allowed to complain about low percent? Nah, man. Low percent is still the dumbest category. I'll say it right here, right now. Okay, I mean... That Enchantress is rough. Putting it lightly. Okay, that was dumb too. Man, so you normally want to end this phase with like 8 hits, I think. I think it's generally just what you want.
She's really good at giving you hugs.
Man, they're just hugs. It's fire blocks, just love. Whoa, what was that? Please. What are these dives? What was that? Okay, we're done. Alright, and time is coming up. This is the final boss, Nightmare Reese. He's not as, complete difficulty as Enchantress is. His fight's more RNG based, mainly because of rails. You want 9 ideally? Yeah, probably. I don't go for the 3-hit setup at the start, because I'm bad at Enchantress, and taking, a heart and a half right at the start isn't ideal for me, because I don't take this category like... Oh, nice level. I don't take it super hardcore. I just kind of wanted a real quick sub 50, and just kind of dipped.
Oh wow, you got the double. So yeah, doubles are extremely hard to get on Nightmare Rees. There's a couple of like weird wonky things that can happen in this room because of rail RNG that would get you extra hits, but for the most part, rail RNG is going to screw you out of the ability to hit him.
Wow. Okay, come on, alright. No, so I missed the double. It sucks.
Oh!
Yeah, it was weird. Okay. Please, don't choke us. How? I don't even know what that was.
No way.
I got too hungry for the last two hits. It was really dumb too.
Oh!
Meh. I mean, hopefully we're underestimate. If not, we're gonna get close.
No, probably not. That's okay though.
I did this in my
It's,
PB too. It's all good.
It's a muy brutal category. It would have been underestimate, but yeah, simple things can.
Are we
get you
going
there.
over? I'm not surprised.
It's not a big deal.
I mean, it's 120, so I mean, we'll still technically be ahead because we have like another half hour to waste. So. Time. Ugh. Oh, man. $55. Yeah, I'll take it. For all the stupid deaths that happened, because that was a real rough run. That was a thing. So yeah, that was Shovel Knight, Specter, Torment, low percent. I mean, it's a category, that's for sure. I'll give it that. I don't know. Is it cool if we let credit music play, or do you want to get right into Plague?
I'm gonna get set up and everything. So I'll be right back.
Okay, sounds good. All right, so overestimate by 36. Yeah, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, it was a category bid war, so like my whole block was like an hour 20 for Specter Torment, so like even now I'm still ahead. We're still technically ahead. I mispronounced best category? Yeah, you're right, dude. My bad. It is not any